Hi, I'm Jeb Reardon from the Global Coach Center, and I want to tell you about our online cross-cultural training program for the Philippines called Living in the Philippines. You'll discover as you watch the slideshow why this course is different, why the Global Coach Center is very well positioned to create the course, and what bonuses come with the course. Living in the Philippines is a one-of-a-kind course because it combines the traditional cross-cultural information with a coaching approach in order to provide you with a complete set of tools that you need to be effective and successful in the Philippines. Originally from the United Kingdom, I have lived and worked in Southeast Asia for many years and have now settled in the Philippines. And, along with my fellow coaches, we all have intimate experiences and up-to-date knowledge in our own subject countries. In all my years as an expatriate, I've always found it easier to integrate into the business world as well as the social world of a country if I knew more about the culture of the country before I arrived. And I have often observed how quickly and easily an expatriate who has had the opportunity to learn about life in a country settles down and becomes effective compared to an expatriate that has arrived totally blind. The expatriate that came with the benefit of cross-cultural training was a lot less stressed and frustrated than the one who came unprepared. So why register for Living in the Philippines? Well, we have seen no similar training on the internet available online and at the price level we are making it available at. And we are in a unique position to create the Living in the Philippines course because I am living in the Philippines and I intimately know the culture. I also know the Western culture, having lived and worked in the United Kingdom for many years before travelling abroad. And having worked in many countries with fellow expatriates, I know the issues that come up and what causes stress. These unique insights into the Western mindset and the Filipino culture has allowed us to create a course that will help you be successful in the Philippines. And why is this course different? Well, in addition to orienting you into the business and national culture of the Philippines, we also use coaching and NLP, neuro-linguistic programming, to offer you an assessment of your own cultural preferences and to compare those with cultural variables of people who live in the Philippines. This comparison identifies the gaps that you have with the average Filipino. And once you know these gaps, you are able to use the exercises in the course to either close, negotiate, or navigate the gaps. Without knowing your own cultural blueprint and seeing how it compares with the average Filipino blueprint, you'll find it very difficult and stressful to live and work in the Philippines. And this is why the course is different, and this is why the course is effective. It doesn't only give you the do's and don'ts of the Philippine culture, it gives you the tools to discover yourself, discover the others, and create a foundation and an effective plan to make things work for you in the Philippines culture. The course contains 8 chapters and includes audio and video files, but it also comes with a bonus. The bonus is a very unique system of teaching you how to manage culture shock. This system isn't specific to the Philippines. You can use this system anywhere and you can use it again and again. As many times as you need, it will always be effective. Of course, training in person is more effective than training online. Usually, personal cross-cultural training is very expensive and most often paid for by the company that employs you. Unfortunately, not many companies choose to offer this type of training to their employees, and especially to the families of the employees. And so more often than not, people are left without any guidance at all. And I believe some guidance is better than none. And as today, the internet allows us to communicate so effectively, we can offer a similar experience online. Cross-cultural training should be available to all, and therefore the cost of this course is very reasonable. And I encourage you to consider taking it and recommending it to your friends and colleagues. So go to http://globalcoachcenter.com and learn more about this program. Thanks for visiting and have a wonderful life in the Philippines.
Bayang magiliw, Perlas ng silanganan, alab ng puso, sa dibdib mo'y buhay. Lupang hinirang, duyan ka ng magiting,